Interesting. So that's what those things are. Yeah, it's nice to see Aerith having more of a connection with the environment as well. I think that's a nice touch. Since obviously it is literally the Ancient's Temple. It's a nice way to do it. But again, I mean, this whole chapter, I'm probably still not that close to finishing it. Maybe like halfway. How huge is this game? This entire Temple of the Ancients is enormous. The mind continues to boggle. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a bit of a process. Maybe I can do multiples and then just kind of... I doubt I lose it. Yeah, I think that's probably the more efficient way to do it. Interesting. It's quite a cool little gameplay thing. But I assume I just don't have enough energy here to do this.
Maybe you're low on life stream or something?
Praying the rest of life. Okay. Okay, just trying to get a feel for how much I actually need to be able to do that. Fair enough. Oh, interesting. We've got some new enemies. That's also a good touch. I was going to say the enemies have been a bit underwhelming so far. Good that we've got a few new things here. Okay. As Aerith absorbs the life stream, she will begin combat with the following beneficial status effects. Ah, very nice.
I didn't rush, so...
Of course, I don't have any right now. But we need to get rid of this guy ASAP.
Feeling chilly?
Don't give it a chance to do anything.
One more shot!
There is no vengeance gauge going on here. Just wanted to quickly assess it before it died. Okay. Yeah, so we do get a little bit extra here. Cool. So it's kind of a choice. Either you can have all of this stuff, but then you kind of have to give it away again in order to be able to access things. But that's fine. Obviously, I'm looking more to get these things as opposed to have it easier in combat, because combat, let's be real, has been easy for the most part for random encounters. Definitely not feeling much dynamic difficulty, but I'd say a decent chunk of that is also a symptom of just basically doing everything in the game as well. But I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that going into a battle and having Magnify and Blizzard is going to help you, right? I mean, so I do think it is also a bit too easy. It's not just because I've done a lot of stuff. Can I siphon it back out once I'm done? I don't think so. So yeah, I think for random encounters at least, dynamic difficulty hasn't really done anything. Hasn't been noticeable for me. Neat little lap around here for no real reason, just because. Now There must be other vessels of life here. Yeah. Let's go. Hopefully we have enough. Yes, just about. But does that mean that this one I kind of forgot to collect before everything changed? Why can't I get this one? Maybe this connects up later or something? Or maybe I did genuinely just forget. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe later. It's not the kind of game where many things are missable like that, so I have to assume it's just something we'll come to. Yeah, we can't siphon it back.
You don't think anything bad will happen to them, do you?
So long as Cloud can keep it together.
Tifa's just gotta crack the whip a little. Tell him to snap out of it.
Keep it going.
You can do it.
Just go for it.
You won't regret this. How you like this? Yeah, there's this. Got you now.
I mean, they're resilient here. Like, Yuffie's basically doing nothing here. That's not much at all.
So it's my turn?
So it really does need
Why don't you leave the
Leave it to me.
help here.
Enjoy the ride. That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, the magic works really well against it. Physically, it's pretty good defensively. And yes, this... Well, it could be for Yuffie too, but I have to assume, obviously, it's for Aerith. But let's see. This is another one of those. I think it must be nice in certain battles, and there's probably niches where it's super useful. But when I get to really tough battles, like let's say the double summon battles and stuff that we did, like so many of the moves I think are just like unblockable, or they're immune to stop or whatever it might be, that it just doesn't work against like the legit hard stuff. That's my assumption, but I could be wrong. Sacrifice yourself to revive fallen allies, restore their HP, remove detrimental effects. Wow. Okay, let's see what the special abilities are. Ah, obviously it combines well with that. And that. Okay. And she now has an extra slot. Starting the battle with faith is nice, makes our life even easier. But I think we'll have to go down first. Yeah, I'll come back to these a bit later. gonna head down here first. Oh, I thought there was a jump available there. Right. So much for that idea. Then again, maybe it is enough to do this one. This is so cool in general though, I'm really enjoying that. Okay. These might be little trial challenge battles. Oh boy.
You can do it!
My turn?
Yeah, it's fire, but
Going in! Coming at ya! How's this? Just gotta stay the course.
would be obviously nicer at this stage if they kind of just let you have it automatically. You don't have to pray every time. But at least obviously being able to take on multiple little orbs of energy at once is helpful. So that's that. But really, was there no other... Yeah, it does seem like that's all I can get out of that one. Fine. Yeah, at least we still have faith left. Trying to leave a little bit in the tank every time, obviously, going to be helpful for me. Okay. Elixir, that's a nice find. So I did end up using my first elixirs against Odin and Alexander. But doing my best not to hoard them. I stopped doing that, like in my earlier playing days I used to do that a bit more, but... a bit random. Okay. But with this one, because we still have like hard mode stuff to come, etc. Got to make sure I don't overspend them. Then again, items are not allowed in hard mode, so it doesn't matter. I should spend them. Screw it. Hopefully these are relatively inexpensive. Doesn't seem to be the case. This is a lot of work. I'm not going to have enough. Because there's a bit of a specific order to these.
think you might need more spiritual energy.
That's rude. Take it back. Let's try this one. Yeah, this fills up more quickly. Keep forgetting to press circle to come out of it. Right, let's pick up what we can first before going into the fight. Go. And well, the previous one that we tried needed a lot of spirit energy to unlock, so is that enough to get next tier? Nope. What is this guy? Floating death. That does not sound good. Gonna assume arrow here.
Can you take over for
Leave it to me.
Not bad.
Gotcha. Ready?
If you insist.
Let's have a look. The one that we've been ignoring, lightning. Inflicts enough damage, pressure hitting their eyes with physical attacks will deal a large amount of damage when their HP gets low, however they cost mana shield, rendering physical attacks ineffective. Okay.
Here I go. This calls for a spider.
It is very satisfying when you block. I wish I could do it more.
Here goes. Here it comes.
Yeah, lightning's the one I've kind of ignored up until this point.
You can do it.
All right, my time to shine. Go for it.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop.
Yeah, so ninjutsu thankfully still works, and that should see us through. Right? Oh,
Go on.
so much for that.
Pair of them. You got this.
My turn. You're mine.
Let's see if Stardust Ray can do it.
Bring your sick 'em.
If you insist. That's it. You're going.
There you go, that brings the shield down.
This one's for you. Come on now.
On my way. The Watcher's work is never done.
There it is. Big chunk here, surely. Nice. So there's one more encounter here. Oh, and materia.
Take 'em.
I love me materia.
Can you take over
Don't
for
worry
me?
about it. You got this.
You won't regret this. I'm unstoppable. How do you like this?
Just trying to get a assess on everything I can. I don't think it matters to Chadley, but
Get him! One more shot.
I'm gonna soul drain a bit here.
Too much?
Wow, I got 15 back. That's great.
Did I do good?
Maybe because of faith, honestly. And what do we got here? Steadfast block. Nice. So I have to assume that's going to be enough to unlock the final one. Of this little discovery module. Yeah, let's do the trick. But we lost everything, including faith. Okay, let's go for it. So these are... This is like the set of stairs that was missing to get to that chest. It's a bit quick.
It's your turn.
Instead of that, let's just do more of that.
You're in good hands now. How you like this? No way. Here goes. Cut. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, fine.
Only one way. Nice try. You got this.
Seriously? Give me a break. Here comes.
I'm always impressed by just how little damage they're taking from all of this. None of this just matters at all.
So it's my turn?
I'll take it out. Can't fault him for trying.
23 MP, wow. The MP gain is huge. Very impressive. We're not using these so much else. Alright. Now let's see what's in this chest. This one took a little bit of extra effort compared to the others to get, so might be extra lucrative. Here we go. Another one? Are these really that good? I feel like I'm missing a trick. Like, again, there's probably something... Oh, it's the magic defense version. I still think we're fine without it. Now I think we can progress the story. Yeah, I think I'll pretty much take everything I have. I think I just kept faith.
How about we take a quick breather?
Good idea. Can't go letting our girl wear herself out.
Okay, but just for a bit.
Everyone in this team is so adorable, man. How can you not love this cast? They're so good.
Damn it! What? I'm getting tired of this place.
Well, at least we have a way out.
Oh, what now?
Does it matter at this point? Something gets in our way, we kill it.
But this is what I'm talking about with like the parallels with Final Fantasy X, where these guys are basically almost like unsent and they become fiends. Now they didn't let us change our material, which is a little bit rude.
You got this!
Try and deal with the frogs first. There you go. Let's do a true strike. Nice.
Let's go.
But yeah, to me, like, it's one of those things where in the past I've heard a lot of like, you know, Final Fantasy VII and 10 are set in the same universe. Look, there's a character in Final Fantasy X too called Shinra, and that same Shinra goes on to found the Shinra company, and then you see a character that looks a lot like an adult Shinra in 7 Remake. Now, to me, all of that stuff, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's all like, it's almost Easter eggish to me. It's kind of like loose. So then I say to people, well, technically in Final Fantasy X in the Omega Ruins, or when you fight a demonolith, so say in Zanakan Ruins, not Zanakan Ruins, what's the word? What's the place I'm looking for? City of Dying Dreams. There, that demonolith, the fossil inside is at Elnoil from Final Fantasy VIII, and so you could say, oh well, they're set in the same place too, because then it means that Final Fantasy VIII was set before Final Fantasy X, but in the same world, and then 7 was set basically within Shinra's lifetime from Final Fantasy X too, and I'm just like, no, like that stuff, that's too much. Like it just doesn't add up for me. For me, it's more just like cool like Easter eggs and references to the other games. It's got to have that to some extent. In the same way that you have cactars in all the games, it doesn't mean that doesn't mean they're all set on the same world and they're all the same, like a continuation of the same world. So, but all of that said, I will say that in general, thematically, the whole live stream idea and people returning to the live stream and stuff like what you saw in that previous scene there where those guys died in an area where I guess the live stream force is very powerful and they were turned into fiends. You can't tell me that doesn't make you think of Final Fantasy X and the unsent either bursting into fireflies, or once they do, those fireflies manifest as fiends if they're not sent, etc, etc. So there's definitely nice connections like that, but I don't think it's the case that like the fireflies of Final Fantasy X suddenly start to morph into what we know as the live stream. I just think they're two different games that share that sort of thematic, that symbolism and that type of world building. I mean, when you've made this many Final Fantasy games, they're obviously going to share some of that in some of the games too. And so for me, it still doesn't go beyond that, but it's definitely interesting to see. And I see it more in Remake and Rebirth than I did in the OG, I think. Or at least notice it more.
Man, this thing is intense.
Look!
It's a long old chapter. Back to this. Okay, it's starting to appear in triples now. We're gonna have to again take a minute or two to get our stuff set up. They're flip-flopping quite regularly between the two, so I'm not just gonna randomly rush in without changing materia. That'd be silly.